Hello everyone and welcome to Jackson County High School. PRTC TV streaming live on their Facebook page and our YouTube channel. We bring you this evening's matchup between the Jackson County Lady Generals and the Lynn Camp Lady Wildcats. I'm Justin Lake stepping in for Brian Murray, Hunter Carroll, TJ Isaacs, and Mark Suffridge. The Lynn Camp Lady Wildcats come into this ball game 3-12 on the year. They had kind of a rough season so far. The first season under Josh Mobley. They lost to Jackson County in their prior matchup by about 43. We're going to take just one little break here and do our anthem, and then we'll get right back to it.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
To crank it up and rock it out. We took you backstage and we made you laugh out loud. We brought you great stories and a front row seat to some of country music's biggest stages. But trust us, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
That's an avalanche of awesome.
This is the Circle Network, and we are just getting started.
And welcome back. We introduce the starting lineups here for both teams. For the Lady Generals, there will be starting Abby Gilbert, Kennedy Ward, Maddie Curry, Jenna Creech, and Maddie Curry coming in. She's averaging 7 points a game. Abby is leading the Lady Generals with 17 points a game, 12 rebounds. Kennedy Ward averaging 13. Abby tonight, something to look for. More than likely going to get her 200th rebound for the season. She's at 188 coming into this ball game. Kennedy Ward averaging 7 rebounds, right behind her. And like we said before the break, these two teams met earlier in the season. Jackson County getting the better end of that. Won by right around 40 points. Jackson County has won 4 of the last 5 meetings between these two teams. And in those 2 meetings, Jackson County has outscored them 342 to 238. So we've gotten a better part of them, Hunter, over the last few years. As we get underway, first shot is up and no good for Lynn Camp. Rebound by Abby.
And a change in the starting lineup too, Justin. Usually Coach Tyree kind of brings Kylie Shannon off the bench, but elected to start all 3 bigs tonight.
Yeah, the size of Jackson County is going to be something that Lynn Camp is no doubt going to struggle with, as any team does that faces Jackson County.
Yeah, and as you said too earlier, Justin, kind of we might look at this too for the Lady Generals almost as a get right kind of game coming off the humbling loss against South Laurel.
Yep, as the shot is up and blocked by Abby, and she comes the other way. And it is up and good for the first 2 points of the game by Abby Gilbert.
And one thing too, Justin, I kind of want to see is, are they going to, is Jackson County going to come out flat, kind of high or kind of, low off the loss to South, or are they just going to come out and really never give Lynn Camp a chance in this game?
Yeah, well, if you're Lynn Camp, you may be playing a team that's coming out here to prove a point.
Yep.
And
nice pass there by Kenna.
yeah, great look down low for Shannon's first 2 points. Good to see Shannon back after sitting out most of the first half of the season.
Yep, kind of. I believe this is her either 8th or 9th game back. Really glad to have her back as part of the team, kind of. And one thing too that I think Shannon, Ward, and Gilbert all do, Justin, a great job is their spacing. Once they if they're not rushed or kind of putting any kind of pressure, they do a great job of spacing and knowing kind of where each girl wants the pass made to them.
Right, and that's something that Jackson County probably, between the South game and now, has probably put emphasis on in practice. You in the game the other night against South, it kind of looked like they got cluttered up in the lane. There wasn't enough spacing really. If Jackson County can space the floor, shoot the ball well, how are you going to guard them? You got 2 girls down low, over 6 foot tall. I mean, good luck.
Yeah, and like you said too, it seems like that was a lot. That was a lot of the problem was just so much poor space in between.
Yeah.
Between the Lady Generals, whether it was the press or even in a half-court offense, never felt like they were in sync at all in that Thursday night loss.
Right. Free throw up and no good from Julie Moore as the Generals come the other way. Pass down low to Abby Gilbert is up. And she gets her own rebound and puts it back in for 2. And she is officially 10 rebounds away from 200 already this season. That's impressive, Hunter.
Yeah, very, very impressive. And really, too, Justin, is a lot of people know Abby was a point guard in middle school. Really liked her catching it on the wing, driving, making her presence known, putting that ball on the floor, and attacking the basket, being very aggressive so far in this first quarter.
Yeah, we've coined her with the nickname Abby Schwebe at times because it's just like, she's in the right place at the right time all the time.
Nice pass.
Yep, good pass down low from Ward. It's up, but Kylie gets her own rebound, kicks it back out to Curry, and the 3 on the way is good. Jackson County already jumping out to a pretty decent lead here in the first quarter. Elena Moore out to Cox, and down low to Lauren Parton. She has trouble with it. Kicks it back out, and Jenna Creed steps in the passing lane to cut it off. Jenna coming the other way. And out to Ward. And you see how Jackson County likes to do the little high-low game with Kennedy, Ward, and Abby. And, I mean, if you're them, why wouldn't you?
Yeah. And one thing, too, like I said, kind of, Abby's really made her presence known so far with attacking the basket and putting it on the floor, not just backing her opponent down and making a post move. It's been 1 or 2 dribbles and then a shot.
Yeah, and you can see Lynn Camp trying to get the ball at the free throw line and kick it back out for the 3, but making some tough passes so far, turning the ball over. Ward now at the top of the key over to Gilbert, back out to Curry.
Yeah, really nice ball movement on this possession from the Lady Generals.
Yeah, you can see them trying to splice the floor a little bit more. Pass handled by Gilbert.
Nice pass.
And out to Jenna. Jenna, 3 on the way is good. Jenna is actually percentage-wise the best 3-point shooter they got per her attempts. She doesn't have as many attempts as everybody else, but percentage-wise, she is top 2 on the team.
Yeah, and really too nice. Not really, like I said, real nice ball movement there early by the Lady Generals. Several skip passes on that possession, and that's just really something really nice to see the Lady Generals being able to do.
Foul on Curry there. That's her first and team's first. Over to the wing here, down low for Julie Moore. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded there by Kylie Shannon.
Yeah.
And here come the Generals the other way.
Curry.
Addison, I'm sorry, Hunter. Addison Truitt checked into the ball game there for Maddie Curry. We missed that as the pass goes out of bounds.
And Maddie Markham checking in for Kenna Ward as well.
All right now. Number 32, Abby May there out on the drive. Abby, the leading scorer for Lynn Camp. She's averaging 14 a game, shooting 30% from the floor.
And then this is kind of be something too. I'm kind of interested to see how the Lady Generals handle this, just because of how poorly, or how much it bothered them against South on Thursday night.
Yeah, the one thing you can say about us, as far as our struggles goes, is that the press at times can give us fits.
Yeah,
give Jackson County fits. I'm sorry.
It's kind of been really, Jackson County's kryptonite here as of late. It's kind of been the recurring problem.
Third rebound now for Abby Gilbert. She passes over to
Nice pass.
down to Shannon. The shot is up and good. And we're out to a 16-1 lead here already in the first. Moore down low. And it's up and no good. Rebound to Creech. She comes the other way. It's knocked loose, but she retains it.
Nice.
Kicks it over to Truitt. It's up and no good. Rebound brought down by Crumpler. And the paint to Moore. Back out. Shot is no good. Rebound down to Truitt. In the paint, and Abby drives, kicks it back out to Creech, back over to the top of the key to Truitt. No good, but Shannon brings it down. Shannon fouled on the play, and the basket is good. And I'll tell you, you can count on getting the effort from Shannon.
Yeah.
Hunter, the strength of her game is really her aggressive play. She doesn't give up on any play.
No, and really big motor too, Justin. She plays very hard, like you said, and very coachable kid as well. Just kind of talking to the coaching staff, and one of those kids too that's just so hard on herself that you almost don't even have to coach her of how hard she's trying to be.
Yep. And we got a timeout here from Lynn Camp, and we will we'll stay here through the timeout.
Today, reliable internet is crucial for everyone to thrive. PRTC gets it. And we want you to know if you are currently enrolled in the Affordable Connectivity Program or Lifeline to help with your PRTC bill. You will lose these important benefits if you sign up for a government-funded cell phone plan. Protect your ACP or Lifeline benefit. Contact PRTC to learn more.
Egypt and Mike are back to business.
This is going to be one of our best yet.
Balancing project bids.
You can do that. I can do anything.
And busy kids.
Here we go.
Get head over heels for their jaw-dropping reveal.
That is cool. My yang.
And my yang.
Married to Real Estate. All new Thursday at 9 on HGTV.
All right, welcome back. Generals now lead the ball game 19-1. The size just been completely overmatching Lynn Camp down low. We said before the ball game, Abby Gilbert looking at getting her 200th rebound this year. She's up to, I think she's got 3. She's about 9 away so far.
Yeah, and then kind of got Ward and Curry checking back in for Creech and Gilbert. Kind of would like to see Ward give that ball to Curry just a little earlier. She was open and had the shot, but kind of Ward was a little hesitant.
And good play drawn up there. And that affords Ward a basket, her first 2 of the game.
And again, like we talked about, Lakes, is just how well that those three bigs play together with their spacing and things like that.
Pass picked off there by Truitt. Generals come the other way. Top of the key for Ward. It is deflected out of bounds by Crumpler, and it'll stay Generals basketball.
Lynn Camp coming out with a man-to-man, kind of changing their defensive setup. Nice play right there.
Great play. Good move by Shannon. It is no good. Pulled down by Mabe.
Yeah, really like the confusion there, Lakes, with Truitt and Markham both setting a screen away from the ball to get Shannon open.
Yep. And as we say that, Crumpler with the basket. And that'll bring us to 21-3. Curry across the timeline. Over the left wing down the corner is Markham. Markham drives and kicks it back out.
A nice head fake there by Markham.
Curry down low to Ward. Shot is up, no good, but gets her own rebound. And it's off again. Rebound to Moore as she is fouled by Kylie Shannon.
That's her second.
And that's the price you pay for being aggressive, Hunter. I mean,
yeah.
You know, you like somebody to be aggressive defensively, but you got to be aggressive and not foul. That's sort of hard to do.
Yeah, and especially you're 90 feet away from the basket and kind of a comfortable lead, you'd say, here in this first quarter.
Yep. 3-point basket is up.
Made by Blevins.
And good by Blevins. As the first quarter dwindles down here. Curry to the right wing. Looks inside to Jenna, and nobody saw her. Shot is up and no good. Truitt on the rebound and the foul. That was a great play there. Lynn Camp kind of got caught looking straight up, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really nice set there, too, kind of with the top of the key pick there from Ward, and then the back screen to get Jenna Creech open. Just wasn't able to capitalize, but props to Truitt for fouling her shot.
She might have been too open.
Yep.
Free throw is up and good for Truitt. And the second one on its way. Good as well. And that's the heave-ho at the buzzer is no good. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 23-6 here for the Lady Generals as we head to the break here on PRTC TV.
Big or small, you need to call 811 before you dig. At least 2 business days before digging, you need to call 811. It's fast, it's free, and it's the law. Why call 811? We mark underground utility lines so you can dig safely. DIY or a pro, you always need to call 811. It's fast to call 811 or visit our website. It's free, and it's the law. Preventing gas and utility damages keeps us all safe. Big or small, you need to call 811 before you dig.
HGTV's feel-good favorite is back with all new episodes.
Holy cow.
Ben and Aaron are bringing heart and soul to their hometown. Join for all new feels,
We like making dreams come true.
reveals, and everything in between.
We need a bigger bathroom.
Hometown is all new. Sunday at 8 on HGTV.
All right, welcome back here to Jackson County High School. PRTC TV streaming live on our Facebook and YouTube channels. Jackson County with a pretty dominant first quarter there, 123-6. I mean, the size, you can kind of see the writing on the wall here. It's just going to be tough for Lynn Camp to overcome that as the ball game progresses.
Yeah, and props, too, to the Lady Generals kind of making the adjustments that we saw Thursday. So we kind of, well, clock's not wanting to start here.
Yeah, got to start the clock. And we will.
Had a little confusion there, I guess. Should have been white ball, I think, going off of, with Blevins' heave at the end of the quarter. I guess that would have given the Lady Generals possession, I think, was part of the confusion.
Yep, you're right.
But props, too, for the Lady Generals. I mean, kind of took very good care of the ball there in the first quarter. And obviously, South is a much better team than Lynn Camp. However, though, you got to work on those things to get better. But like I said, didn't really proud of that first quarter just because they didn't come out flat. I'm afraid, kind of maybe being down after that loss to South.
Yeah, these games are actually good for you after a tough game like South Laurel because you know what you need to work on like what you made mistakes on in the South game. You use this game to work on those things.
Yeah, and because too, kind of looking ahead to the future, I believe the Lady Generals and our Generals will be in action for a doubleheader against North on Tuesday.
Right.
I believe it's here, but I mean, and that's something that North is going to do as well, is they're going to pressure from the time they get off the bus.
Yes, absolutely. Foul there on the play by Isabella Blevins and Maddie Markham at the line. She made her first one, and the second one is good. And I think for the Lady Generals going forward, you're obviously, what you're going to get out of your bigs, but it's actually got players like Markham and Truitt that really determine, in these big games, whether you're going to win or lose, in my opinion. I mean, you got three good players, but, your role players are really who step up, make big shots, play their roles well, and win you ball games.
And, one thing, too, with, kind of Markham, Creech, and Curry is all, they're going to have to rely on them to make a big shot, make a big three, just to give some spacing for your Lady Generals.
Yep. Mabe throws it up, and it's no good. Rebounded by the Lady Generals. Ahead to Truitt. Curry on the right wing, back to Truitt. Down low to Ward, and what are you going to do with that? Ward got her defender deep. Just good luck. I mean, you have to foul her is pretty much the only option you got.
You either have to foul her or you have to bring someone else to double when she touches it. With something like that, just kind of make her feel uncomfortable and get it out of her hands, force the pressure. But when it's just one-on-one with her, with her back to the basket, she's very hard to stop.
And we've got a jump ball here on the floor. Possession arrow. We'll keep it with Lynn Camp.
Yeah, and then like you said, just really kind of, this, like we said, is much of a get-right kind of game.
Sure.
Let's work on some things against other people in versus that we see in practice every day that don't know what we're running, things like that. Maybe try a different set or things just to see if it's going to work.
Yes. Yeah, like we said, that these games are, just as important as the big games you play, really.
Yep. And also, too, it's a really good chance for you to get in some of your younger players that are kind of key JV players that you might rely on next year.
Yep. The give and go, and Curry is good for two there. Good play there by the Lady Generals. Down low to Mabe. And it's picked off. Curry coming the other way now. And she is stripped, but the ball will stay here with the Lady Generals.
And I really think, Justin, that this team will go as far as Maddie Curry can take them. She's kind of, been your very primary ball handler. She's probably one of the few girls that you really do not want to get in foul trouble just because of things like that.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
You've got three bigs.
And we've got a 5-second call here.
Quick 5, I thought, but
that wasn't the old 1/1000. I don't think
it didn't come off like that.
Yeah, but what you were saying is right, and that's what I was saying earlier about players like Markham and Truitt. If Curry does get in foul trouble, those are your two primary ball handlers with Gilbert. That's why they're very important to their success. And Crumpler now over to Mobley. Back out to Mabe. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound pulled down almost by Gilbert, but it is deflected out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Lady Wildcats.
Nice hands by Gilbert.
Tries to get it to Crumpler, but it's picked off. Curry coming the other way. Out to Creech. Top of the key to Truitt, over to Markham. Shot is up and good from Maddie Markham. And Lynn Camp wants a break. And we will take a quick commercial break. And we'll be right back here on PRTC TV.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC. It's all about you.
Kelsey yet to have a catch tonight. What can Mahomes come up with? They only bring 3 as he escapes. Crossbody, and he finds
The Super Bowl experience presented by Lowe's. Interactive games, autographs, NFL memorabilia, and more. Kickoff February 4th at the Phoenix Convention Center. Get your tickets today at superbowl.com/experience tickets.
And welcome back, Jackson County High School. Lady Generals leading the Lynn Camp Lady Wildcats 32-6 here in the second quarter. As we alluded to, it's more of like a get-right game here for the Lady Generals after the last game they played. Opportunity for them to work on some things they need to work on. And it's deflected by Gilbert. Curry coming the other way, pushing the tempo over to Truitt to the elbow. The shot is away from Gilbert. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Lynn Camp. Mabe up ahead to Crumpler.
And one thing too, Justin, obviously, you know, as a coach, you want to win every game. But sometimes a loss like that the Lady Generals had Thursday night can be very humbling and kind of maybe bring you back down to earth. You know, Lady Generals were riding high off a 13th region All-A championship, which they should have been. But, you know, it just kind of shows that any given night you can be beat by anybody.
Yeah, sometimes you need your cage rattled. Curry with the 3, and it's no good, but it's rebounded by Creech and kicked back out, and Truitt gets another opportunity, and it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Moore. Mabe now at the top of the key. Dribbles to her left. Over in the corner, it's Anise. Mabe now.
Nice hands by Gilbert.
Yep, good hands there again. So it's just stifling, really, to try to score down low for Lynn Camp. I mean, they just can't do anything with the size of Jackson County. Gilbert with another rebound. And that gives her how many, Hunter?
I've got her with 4.
Okay, so we're
8 away.
8 away.
Got Nicholson and Ward checking in for Markham and Truitt.
Okay, inbounds pass to Abby. She gets it down low.
Nice right there.
Shot is up and good.
And then really, too, Blake's really nice there of Gilbert to take that one dribble to get herself in a little better positioning before going up for the shot.
Mabe now at the top of the key. Over to Mobley. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Nichols. And here come the Lady Generals. Ward now. Over to Gilbert. Over to Nichols.
Really like, too, that the Lady Generals, Ward and Gilbert both especially been able to really skip the ball here in this first half.
Yeah, you were talking earlier about this being an opportunity to play some of your younger players, too. Nichols, obviously a player that you're going to need in the future, and maybe at times this year, too, if you got a couple bigs getting foul trouble.
Yeah, and, you know, really nice sophomore, too, with Nichols. Like we said, though, you know, this is a great opportunity just for her to get some minutes that she probably wouldn't get in you know, your tighter, closer games. But what a lot of people don't realize either, though, is that even, you know, with a lesser opponent, even as Lincoln, there's such a faster speed versus a good JV team and a bad varsity team with just the speed.
Yeah, the speed of the game is a lot quicker. So we got almost a line shift here for Lynn Camp. As Mabe goes for her second attempt here. It's up and good. And that'll bring it to 35-7 here in the second quarter. Curry to the corner to Creech. Down low to Ward. Ward double team,
nice
has to kick
pass.
it back out. And Curry with the 3 off the mark, but Shannon with a rebound. You know, Curry, just everything out of her hands looks like it's going in. I mean,
Yeah.
high arcing shot.
Really smooth release as well.
Inbounds to Jenna Creech in the corner to Curry. She thinks about it. Pass is picked off by Mabe. And good on the other end for the Lynn Camp Lady Wildcats.
And that's kind of the example, like we were just talking about, Lakes, is Nichols kind of failed to meet the pass there. That's something you can probably get away with in a JV game, but you're not going to be able to get away with it in a varsity game.
Right, that's the little intricacies that you got to learn if you're going to play at this level. 3 on the way for Curry is good. Owens now. Down low and the pass is picked off. Curry coming the other way. Ahead to Nichols. Shot is up. And it's no good. Last touch by the Lady Generals. Over to Blevins now, and over down in the corner to Mabe. She makes one dribble and the shot is up and no good. Rebound to Shannon. Curry now over to Ward, over to Nichols. Back out to the wing. Shannon got great position there before the pass. I tell you, I've always said about Kylie, she's one of the better players I've seen at getting ready to score before she ever gets it in her hands.
Yeah, and she does a really good job, too, of kind of getting in front of her defender and you know, really kind of spreading wide there and open for the look.
Yep, closing out. 3 on the way from Mabe is good. And that'll bring it to 39-13 here as the second quarter dwindles down. Curry over to Nichols. Free throw line for Ward. Back out to Nichols. Shot is up.
Nice.
And good from Nichols.
It's kind of a shot you really like to see fall there. Nichols kind of passed up a few open looks after she missed her first. Nice to see her take another attempt.
Mabe over to Blevins. Down low to Parton. The shot is up and no good. Back out to Mabe now. Mabe makes a move, but it's up and no good, and it's, you know, it's just hard to drive in the lane and score on that, Hunter.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, especially when Gilbert and Ward both in there, kind of like the twin towers.
Yep, Curry and Nichols with a little two-man here. Shot is up and off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half here. 42-13 and a tall order for Lynn Camp as they go into the break.
A bundle from PRTC is your local choice for internet, TV, and phone at a better value. Our internet's faster than ever with consistent, affordable speeds no matter how many devices are online. State-of-the-art TV connections deliver more HD choices, convenient DVR options, and now TV everywhere. And unlimited local calling with new long-distance plans backed by exceptional 24-hour customer service. Make the local choice for a better value. Call or visit PRTC online today.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
Most of us are in touch with the internet in one way or another all day long. A fast, secure connection matters. It keeps us entertained, informed, in touch. PRTC cares about your connection. We know strong, reliable internet with GigaSpire Whole Home Wi-Fi makes life better. If you need an upgrade or just have a question, get in touch. Call or visit PRTC online today.
February 12th. The furriest rivalry in sports is back. When Team Rough battles Team Fluff.
What a game!
The Big Blue Crew versus the Tangerine Machine.
Touchdown!
Puppy Bowl 19, Sunday, February 12th on Animal Planet.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere, and they all use more and more Wi-Fi until, luckily, an easy upgrade to PRTC fast, reliable internet with GigaSpire whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Call or visit PRTC online for a great upgrade offer today.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast, crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
Located in the Jackson County Regional Industrial Park in Annville, Kentucky, the Jackson County McKee Industrial Development Authority helps companies and communities win. It is and always will be our mission to recruit new business and industry and support the people in our region. We want the people and industry to stay in Jackson County, and here's why. We offer workforce information and training, business planning for new and existing businesses, the fastest broadband in Kentucky, state-of-the-art facilities, and financial assistance and tax incentives. All of this with a rich culture of communities that care. We were just announced as a certified work-ready in progress area. What does this mean for Jackson County? It means that we're ready to go to work with a diverse, skilled, and dedicated workforce. We now have a prime 22-acre construction-ready location just off the newly constructed Highway 30 and only 18 miles from I-75. Close enough, yet far enough. We're Kentucky's advanced manufacturing hub.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save.
Yes. Welcome back, everyone, to Jackson County High School, PRTC TV. Stream it live on Facebook and YouTube. Lady Generals leading at the half, 42-13. Hunter, it's been tough for the Lady Wildcats to try to, score inside against the size of the Lady Generals at half. I mean, it's just tough for them.
Yeah, just, like you said, it's really hard for Lynn Camp to really get anything going at all because of how much they've been affected by the Lady General size. It just, kind of like we said, Lady Generals really have had their way from start to finish with kind of how it's been going. They've really set the tone. Was really impressed how they didn't come out flat. Kind of getting into the stats earlier, like me and you talked about, is, every girl that come in for the Lady Generals scored. And that's a very positive thing, just something really nice to build on and a nice confidence boost.
Right, and speaking of stats, go ahead and give us a rundown of what we saw there in that first half.
We'll start with Lynn Camp's individuals. You had number 22, Julia Moore, with 1 point and 5 rebounds. Number 23, Alyssa Crumpler with 2 points. Number 20, Isabella Blevins with 3 points. And then Lynn Camp was led by number 32, Abby Mabe with 7 points. And then if you flip over to the Lady General side, you had number 20, Addison Truitt with 2 points. Number 14, Anzie Nichols with 3 points. Number 44, Kennedy Ward with 4 points and 5 rebounds. Number 15, Maddie Markham with 5 points. Number 52, Jenny Creech with 5 points. Number 34, Abby Gilbert with 8 points. Number 0, Maddie Curry with 8 points. And then they were led by number 11, Kylie Shannon with 9 points and 5 rebounds.
And I've alluded a couple times to the fact that Abby, I almost called her Abby Sweetbay, is creeping in on 200 rebounds already for this season. She is, what are we looking at?
She's got 4 right now, kind of 8 away. The only problem I see with her probably getting those in this is that she's probably not going to play a lot in the second half. But
could very well, be the case.
Props to Ward too, though. She's she's got 4 assists as well, along with her 4 points and 5 rebounds, so flirting well.
And a few blocks too that first half.
3 blocks.
Yep. So, if you're Lynn Camp's coach in the locker room right now, what do you look at your troops and say?
What you and I have we've talked about this before is, this game might be out of reach and it might be probably over. But one thing that you can build on though is let's see if we can go out and let's make a run. Let's see if we can maybe win a quarter or win a little 4-minute stretch there.
Yep.
Just something like that to build on that's positive. Just to kind of keep going, looking forward in the future.
Right. Small goals and try to get some small victories here in the second half.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it for the first half there. Like Hunter said, everybody who entered the ball game for the Lady General scored. You gotta like to see that if you're Coach Tyree.
And another prop too of kind of the Lady General's defense. They held Lynn Camp to 24% from the field. They were 4 of 17, 2 of 10 from 2, 2 of 7 from 3. Like I said, holding to 24%, very efficient, and they forced 10 turnovers, which is a plus. And then, kind of going to the Lady Generals, they only had 5 first half turnovers, and that's very impressive, especially coming off a game Thursday night where they had 27.
Yeah, exactly. The biggest problem for the Lady Generals so far has been at times in pressure situations, bigger games, bigger environments. Can they take care of the basketball?
Yep.
And this is a game to kind of practice breaking presses if they come out and won. Giving your secondary ball handlers like Truitt and Markham opportunities to handle it a little bit. Like we were saying in the first half, those are really the players that are going to, really be the determining factor whether you win. What you're going to get out of Ward and Gilbert, but so does the team you're playing.
What's kind of going to come down to too is like who's going to step up when a team's able to take both those players away. Is it going to be Curry? Is it going to be Creech?
Yes.
Is it going to be Shannon?
Right.
Just things like that of who's going to step up. And the good thing too, what's about basketball is it don't have to be that one individual player. It can be a slew to kind of make up for everything. So it's just really interesting to see moving forward.
All right. As we get ready to get this second half underway here. Curry, Creech, Ward, Shannon, and Gilbert to start the second half for the Lady Generals. Mabe, Crumpler, Cox, and I think maybe Parton maybe down low.
Yeah.
Shot is up and blocked, but Abby got a piece of her. That'll be Abby Gilbert's first foul of the ball game. And that'll send Cox to the line for 2. First one is up and good. And like you said, Hunter, your Lynn Camp here, let's just win a quarter. Let's win half a quarter. Let's start small and then big.
And if you even want to break it down too, Justin, let's try to win. Let's win stretches. Let's win a 2-minute segment here. and work her way up from there. And if we can do that, that's something you build on looking forward.
Gilbert with a shot up and no good, but rebounded by Curry, and she's fouled. A good effort there on the rebound. Went up against 2 defenders, come out with it somehow. I got the shot off and got fouled, and it was good. So we'll go to the line for 1 here. That foul is on Mabe. That'll be her first.
Caught him
And
sleeping.
I think Lynn Camp and everybody else in this gym, besides Maddie Curry,
thought it was 2.
Took a nap there. Mabe the other way now. Dumps it down low, but it's lost out of bounds. And the Lady Generals will.
You don't see that one every day, Justin.
No, I listen. She caught us off guard too. We did.
Yeah,
I for a second my brain couldn't compute what was happening.
Yeah.
Curry ahead now to Ward. Ward at the top of the key, looking down low for Shannon.
Nice.
Good play there by the Lady Generals as Gilbert scores in contact. She'll go to the line for 1.
She's the second Lady General to be in double figures as well.
Fouls on Crumpler. It's her second. And the free throw is off the front iron, rebounded by Crumpler. Mabe now. Down low to
nice pick there
Crumpler.
by Moore.
Yep, good closeout by Gilbert. Up ahead to Curry, up ahead to Shannon. And an easy 2 there for the Lady Generals.
Making her the third Lady Generals.
Pass picked off there by Curry. She pushes it ahead. Shot is up and no good, but rebounded yet again by Abby Gilbert, who just always seems to be in the right place at the right time.
Mm-hmm. And now we will have a running clock probably the rest of this game as the Lady Generals are above 35 points.
Mabe trying to get somebody to move in the middle to Crumpler, down low to Moore, and she is fouled. And that foul will go against Shannon. That's her second. Free throw on its way, and it's good.
Lynn Camp with a little full court pressure here, just kind of get Curry sped up just a little bit.
And you know, in any kind of full court pressure, no matter if it's zone or man-to-man for the Lady Generals, it's just all about getting it across the timeline, not turning it over. Shannon blocked down low, kicks it back out to Creech. Shots on the way, and it's no good. Rebound to Ward. Kicks it to the elbow to Gilbert, back out to Creech. She takes it baseline, and she loses it. Looks like last touched by Lynn Camp.
And one thing too, Justin, that's kind of a positive for the Lady Generals is any press that they can beat is a good press and a kind of a good confidence booster mentally for the Lady Generals.
And Ward throws it backwards, and the rebound is off to Lynn Camp, but they lose it. Recovered by Curry. And we've got a foul here. We got a jump ball.
Ward kind of trying to go with the reverse mic in there. I just don't think she knew she was that far away from the basket.
Hey, look, it might go in. You know, you got a 50-50 shot of making it.
Well, when you've got Abby Gilbert and Kylie Shannon down there, it's kind of just the best offense at times. Maybe just throw it up and let them go rebound.
Yeah, and see, there's a good example of what we're talking about with Kylie. Completely had her defender closed out when they threw her the ball, ready to shoot it.
Does a really good job at sealing her defenders.
Sure does.
It's kind of you're either going to let her score or she's going to get fouled.
Yeah, pass inside is deflected and picked up by Shannon. Ward now at the top of the key. Over to Creech. She cuts. Creech decides to take it herself and draws the defense and makes a good pass to Ward. That's a pretty good little two-man play there.
Yeah, really nice two-man game right there, too. And you really like to see, too, Creech, kind of known just for a catch-and-shoot player, but really like, her putting it on the floor and being aggressive.
foul there, I think, on Cox. Markham inbounds it to Creech. Out to Truitt. Back to Markham now. Truitt dribbles it across the key, top of the key, and out to Kenna.
Nice pass.
Nice pass down low by Creech to Shannon. Gets fouled. And we'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and like we said, too, just Kylie did another awesome job right there of sealing her defender, kind of making that one dribble to her left shoulder. And like I said, you're either going to foul her or she's going to make it.
I'm going to be honest. Of all the games that we come to and watch them and film, and I'm usually down there on the floor, I can tell you she's as good as anybody I've seen them play at sealing the defender before she gets the basketball.
Yeah, the only, like I said, Kelly, the only flaw with Shannon's game right now is her free throws. I think she's only shooting around 40% on the year. It's total. So it's kind of like one thing, you might like to see an improvement of just because of late game situations. It's kind of hard to keep her out there with shooting such a low percentage of free throws.
Yeah. 55-17 here. Just a couple minutes left in the third quarter. Inside to Crumpler.
Nice block by Ward.
Good block there by Kenna. So what is that, 4 now for Kenna?
Yes.
Kenna with it. Top of the key over to Creech. She cuts to the basket.
Nice.
Nice little handoff there as Creech makes the shot in the lane. And here comes May pushing it the other way for the Lynn Camp Lady Wildcats. Cross-court pass there to Blevins over to Crumpler. And the shot is up, and we're going to get a foul here on Ward, I'm pretty sure, but I don't really know how she could have avoided it.
No, and it's one of those things, too, that, when you kind of bring your arms down, and it always kind of looks like a foul, even if it may not be a foul. So anytime, a defender brings their arm down, it's kind of key giveaway to the referee to call a foul.
The first one of 2 is good. Checking into the ball game is Nichols. She will replace Creech. Second one on its way is good. That foul on Ward is her first and the team's third here in the third quarter. Nobody picks Markham up until she gets almost to the rim. But she gets tied up here by Parton, and we'll go the other way with it.
Yep, and then, kind of 25 seconds here. You don't know if Lynn Camp looks for the hold of the final shot or if they're going to try and do a quick look. Oh, nice fake.
Key to Crumpler, and the shot is up, no good. Rebound by Truitt as she is mugged from behind by Mabe.
And I believe that'll do it for this quarter.
Yes, sir. As we come to the end of the third quarter here, 57-19. We'll take a quick break and come back for the final quarter here on PRTC TV.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
The biggest game happens before kickoff.
Are you ready to tailgate?
Each week, 2 teams of culinary warriors battle on an NFL team's home turf, sidelining ordinary football food for game-changing gourmet.
Oh my God!
All new NFL Tailgate Takedown, Wednesday night at 9 on Food Network.
Welcome back here to PRTC TV, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Lady Generals have a commanding lead here in the fourth, 57-19. As we were talking in the last quarter there about small victories for Lynn Camp Hunter, and you know this quarter rather is no different. Just trying to set small goals and accomplish them.
Yeah, and again too, you know, kind of if we flip over to the Lady General side of it, Justin, this is a key opportunity and a key quarter to try to get some of those younger players that are less experienced in, just to get them a few minutes, just a few reps of varsity speed, because you never know what could happen come tournament time. You know, someone gets into foul trouble or anything. You just never know what could happen. So, you know, key minutes like that are very crucial.
Yeah, definitely going to need your role players as the season goes along. First one for Truett is no good, but the second one is up and in there. Mabe now crosses the timeline over to Crumpler. Over to
Nice
Blevins,
hands.
and good hands there by Markham, and she takes it the other way. And it's good. Mabe now to Blevins. Back to Mabe. Moore gets positioned down low, and it's up and no good. Rebound to Parton. Stolen away there by Truett. She pushes the pace a little.
Shot.
Creech to the top of the key. Shot is up and good. Like we were saying in the first quarter, Creech, don't leave her open. I mean, that's definitely a shot she can make. Truett, great defense there on the shot from Crumpler, and she forces a turnover.
Yeah, really nice close out there. But yeah, like you said, you know, you don't want to leave Creech open at all. You know, kind of give her very little room.
Yep. Not got as many attempts, but percentage-wise, shooting a really good percentage. Steal there on the inbounds play from Crumpler, and the two is good. And the Lady Generals now in some full court pressure here from Lynn Camp. Nichols over to Truett from the left wing is good for three. And that'll push it to 66-21. Mabe down low, loses it, recovers. And she calls a timeout before the turnover ensues. And we'll keep it right here. So, Hunter, like we said, you know, it's about small victories for Lynn Camp. You know, you've got to you got to set some little small goals here. You know, for the next couple minutes, let's outscore this team. You know, let's be aggressive. You can't throw the white towel in. I mean, at any time, you can never just give up. But
no,
I don't really know what advice you could give to make this any better or worse, for that matter.
You know, like you said though, it's just at this point, really all you can do, Justin, is kind of like I said. Let's see if we can win these. Let's see if we can win 2 minutes, or let's see if we can win a 4-minute stretch, you know, or something like that, of just being positive and things like that. You know, this game's out of reach for Lynn Camp at this point, but let's just see what we can. Let's see what we can do.
Parton inbounds to Mabe, and the shot is up and good. And Lynn Camp now meeting Truett at the half-court line.
Creech checking in for Nicholson on that last dead ball.
Creech, we've said at times, looks like a player that's got a lot of ability. Looks good with the ball at times.
Yeah, shot it very well too, and you know, kind of before we had the broadcast, the JV game, you know, Creech shot it very well.
Speaking of a Creech that shoots it well, that's off the mark, but Shannon with the rebound as she goes up against two defenders there and comes out with it. They call a jump ball there, but that's her calling card. The aggressiveness is always there from Shannon.
Yeah, but then again too, you know, Justin, it's just this is a time to get one of those inexperienced players in, and just, you know, you get to see the kind of allow them to experience the different pace and speed of a varsity basketball game.
Down low is Moore. And Shannon will get called with a foul here. That will be her fourth. And should be the team's fourth as well. that'll put Moore at the line for 2. First one's good as Gilbert checks back into the game now for the Lady Generals. Needing 7 rebounds?
7.
And the second one on its way is good. Some full court pressure now again by the Lynn Camp Lady Wildcats. But Gilbert, as you see, once was a guard and it showed there. She brought it up the floor, no problem. Pass picked off by Markham as we've got a jump ball there. And it'll stay here with the Lady Generals.
Little confusion there on the inbound.
Yeah, a little confusion, and inbounded to Creech. She kicks it back out to Truitt, over to Markham. In the corner for Creech, and it's up and off the mark. Good rebound there by Abby. Back out to Maddie Markham, who misses the front end. And rebound off to Crumpler. Play over to Crumpler. Shot is up, no good, as it will track out of bounds. And we'll go the other way. Inbounds to Gilbert. And, you know, Gilbert is another player who I think, you know, it doesn't hurt any bit to give her a little time right there at the 1. You know, there's going to be some times where she might be the best ball handling option on the floor for you against certain teams and certain situations.
And it's really nice, too, you know, just kind of give her the ability of, let's, you know, if they're playing a man, let's clear it out, because obviously she's probably going to have a big guard in her as well.
Yep.
So let's let her bring it up. She's probably going to have the speed advantage and the better ball control.
Yep. Another jump ball will send it back Lynn Camp's way. I don't know what the record for most jump balls in a game is, but we got to be getting close to it.
We're flirting with it, I would say.
Crumpler out to Mabe. She penetrates. Dishes. Good pass there over to Blevins. It's up and no good. And we've got
another jump ball.
Another jump ball.
Abby Gilbert with another rebound, though.
Giving her, she's 5 now away?
Yep.
Probably going to be tough to get that with just 2.5 left. Truitt penetrates, and it's up and no good, but the foul will go against Lynn Camp. Called that on the floor. And that'll go against number 23, Alyssa Crumpler. That'll be her 4th, and the team's 7th. First one's up and no good.
Got some younger Lady Generals checking in, Larkin Vaughn and Scarlett Peel both checking in here in this last little bit.
66-25 here, just a couple minutes left as we are under a running clock and have been since about midways through the third. Number 35, Emma Burnett. 24, Madison Weimers. And number 21, Lily Hennice checks in for Lynn Camp.
Bailey Barry checking in for the Lady Generals as well.
See, great pass down low. I mean, at times, Creech looks like she's got a good player written all over.
Yep. Just one of those, you know, it's kind of, you see it too, is are you going to, what kind of work are they going to put in the off season, how committed, things like that.
Barry now over to Vaughn. And we've got,
I think we're just going to
timeout here.
Timeout for subs if I was betting.
As the clock keeps
running.
Keeps running. Okay. 45 seconds left in the ball game here. Over to Creech. He passes ahead to Barry. Down low. Tried to do the little give and cut there, but just threw it overhead a tad.
So this will probably be our final possession as well.
Shot is up and no good. As we will watch the clock get dribbled out here by the Lady Generals. And that will do it. We will take a quick commercial break here and come back with our final game stats here on PRTC TV.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
Are you tired of the same old cell phone? Want a new phone, but really don't want to pay the hundreds of dollars up front for it? Appalachian Wireless has a deal for you. Get the phone you actually want instead of settling for a cheaper phone with the Appalachian Advantage plan. Instead of paying $600 or more for the best phone, simply pay the taxes up front and then a few bucks a month more on your monthly bill. Stop by your local Appalachian Wireless store or dealer today for more information. It's the better, simpler way to pay. And it's called the Appalachian Advantage because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
To crank it up and rock it out. We took you backstage and we made you laugh out loud. We brought you great stories and a front row seat to some of country music's biggest stages. But trust us, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
That's an avalanche of awesome.
This is a Circle Network, and we are just getting started.
Today, reliable internet is crucial for everyone to thrive. PRTC gets it. And we want you to know if you are currently enrolled in the Affordable Connectivity Program or Lifeline to help with your PRTC bill. You will lose these important benefits if you sign up for a government-funded cell phone plan. Protect your ACP or Lifeline benefit. Contact PRTC to learn more.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Jackson County High School, where the Lady Generals defeat Lynn Camp 66-25. We've got 2 PRTC players of the game. First, we're going to start with Miss Maddie Curry, who finished with 12 points and 5 rebounds. Maddie, kind of tell us a little bit what the message was about, and kind of these last few days, especially coming off that tough loss against South. Of what was kind of Coach Tyree's message towards this game, of how are we going to respond?
She just said we better come out and play, and don't keep it close.
Well, yeah, that's very, very good. Kind of like, Justin and I were talking, this was really kind of a get-right game of, let's work on some things and kind of give you guys the opportunity to work more on stuff that you may not have worked on in the past, just to kind of get ready for later opponents and things like that. So, was there anything just that you all might have tried to work on that was different, or try some new things or anything like that tonight?
Yeah, we worked on guards driving a lot more, taking the drive, and then obviously working in the post, because the post did not get what they should have against South. So we really tried to work on that in practice yesterday and today.
Yes, and like we said, Maddie Curry, one of our PRTC players of the game, with 12 points and 5 rebounds. And now we're going to let you switch it over to our other co-player of the game, Miss Jenna Creech.
Ow.
Come on in, Jenna.
All right.
So kind of like I talked to Maddie about theirs, what was kind of your all's mindset and Coach Tyree's mindset of going into this game, especially coming off that kind of bad loss to South Laurel, and what was her message, and how do you all feel like you responded today?
Well, coming out, it was a bad game Thursday. And we just knew that we had to get past it and not let it bother us too much. So the message today was just to come out and play.
Yeah, kind of leave that play the next play. There's no point, kind of have any lumps or sadness or anything like that, because you got, luckily get to play another day. And I thought you guys did a very good job of responding, coming out. You never really seemed down. You kind of really never left any doubt about this game. Started from the start to finish, things like that. So, a very good, dominant win, we would say. And so what do you think was going to be some of our keys looking forward to Tuesday night when North Laurel comes to town?
Obviously, keep the turnovers low. Make sure to rebound the ball. We haven't really been doing as well as we should here lately with that.
Yep.
So just rebound, keep the turnovers low, and move the ball.
Yeah, and like I said, all really good things, kind of good ball spacing, being able to bring that press, kind of like you talked about, lower the turnovers, things like that. But one thing's for sure, win, lose, or draw, you're going to see them at least one more time and maybe two, within the district. Hey, you got to go to North and then maybe in the district championship. Who knows? But, Jenna, we'll let you go, let you celebrate with this win. I'll let you give that headset back over to Mr. Justin Lakes, and we'll bring it back down for some final rundowns.
All right, thank you.
All right. So let's go ahead and get our rundown on our stats here, Hunter.
All right. Let's see. We'll start with Lynn Camp. We'll do their individual stats first. You had number 32, Abby Mabe. She led Lynn Camp in scoring tonight, Justin, with 9 points. Then if you go to number 23, Alyssa Crumple, she had 6 points. Number 22, Julia Moore, with 6 points and 5 rebounds. Number 20, Isabella Blevins with 3 points. And number 11, Lindsay Cox with 1 point. Then we switch over to the Lady Generals. You had number 14, Ansley Nicholson with 3 points. Number 11, Kylie Shannon with 14 points and 8 rebounds. Number 20, Addison Truitt with 6 points. Number 34, Abby Gilbert with 12 points and 7 rebounds. Number 44, Kennedy Ward with 4 points, 6 assists, and 9 rebounds. And then our PRTC players of the game, you had Maddie Curry with 12 points and 5 rebounds, and Jenna Creech with 8 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, and like we said, that's more or less a get-right game. After the loss to South Laurel, that was a chance to work on some stuff that you needed to get ready for. I think North is your next opponent here. So Tuesday night here. So, better, like we say, if you're going to call it a get-right game, you better get right for that one.
Yep.
That'll about do it, folks, for TJ Isaacs, Mark Selfridge, Hunter, and myself, Justin Lakes. We'll see you Tuesday night here on PRTC TV.